Hey guys, this is Rob with GreatRaces.net. We're going to show you how to learn to do flip turns safely and effectively, even if you've never done it before. The first drill that you want to do, be illustrated here by both Kim and Lynn, is you'll notice that they're going to swim down the pool following the blue line at the bottom of the pool. And what your goal is to swim about 4 to 5 strokes and simply just do a flip turn in the lane. Okay, notice that she's going to stay over the blue line. Alright, and what your goal is to practice trying to flip by tucking your chin towards your chest, carrying enough speed and momentum that when you come over, you're facing the other end of the pool. Okay, and all they're going to do is they're going to continue that swim stroke, tuck of the chin, a flip, all the way down, all the way back. And what you don't want to do is you do not want to go into trying to flip at the wall. You'll notice that Kim's going to push off the wall and come back. Lynn will do the same thing. You need to really make sure that you have an idea of what the balance feels like as you flip. Your goal is not to be facing to the left or the right of the pool lane, but rather just be facing the other end, because your ultimate goal, of course, is to flip, get your feet up against the wall, push off in a hydrodynamic position, and then resume your swimming. But this is the first drill that you have to have mastered before we get to the wall. If you don't, you're going to find yourself either hitting your head on the end of the pool, or you're going to find yourself all sideways and missing the entire benefit of a flip turn. You have to remember, our overall goal is to be able to teach you how to swim 100s, 200, 300-yard intervals, trying to emulate the closest thing to open water that we can. And the only way you can do that is by swimming continuously. Flip turns minimize the amount of time that you spend on the side of the pool. All right. The next thing that we're going to do is Kim's going to go ahead and hold the kickboard. This is just for safety purposes. What we'll do is Lynn will swim out about 5 or 6 strokes. What she's going to do is she's going to go out to where the lane line is at. She'll be directly below that. The reason why you want to get far enough out is you want to approach the wall with your normal swim speed, because the idea is the faster you swim, the easier it is. She's going to tuck her chin. Hips are going to flow right over. Okay? And then she's going to get her feet planted on the wall. Now, she did that and made it look very easy, but the first couple times you do this, you have to realize you may not be able to get your feet on the wall very easily. That's why with the first couple times you roll into the wall, you want to be cautious to make sure that you get your feet planted. And this is just, as we tease, it's just baptism by fire. You got to test how close you can get to the wall. It's all dictated on how tight you can tuck and finish your flip. But remember, the most important thing is you've got to be able to flip by tucking your chin into the wall. Your chin will touch your chest, your hips will flow over. Once your feet touch the wall, that's when you'll be pushing off. You notice she comes in nice and comfortable, hips come over, feet get on the wall, and then she pushes straight off. Nice and streamlined. Okay? Now at this point, we'll get rid of the kickboard and we'll have Lynn come in and then we'll have Kim come in. Just a normal swim, and we'll be incorporating the final flip turn into the swim here. So Lynn comes in, normal swim stroke. Notice how she tucks her chin. Because of the speed, her hips come straight over, feet meet the wall. She has a nice aerodynamic push off the wall. All right, we'll see Kim come in, do the same thing. Nice tall stroke. She's going to tuck her chin, hips will come over, feet will meet the wall. Nice streamlined position coming off the wall. Now again, as a multi-sport athlete, what makes this so important is that you get used to getting the streamline effect. If you remember back to some of our earlier videos, the very first drill that we always talk about is the importance of staying tall in the water. And now you're actually bringing the two together. You're bringing the streamlined position of coming off the wall. All you're doing is you're just cutting down the amount of time you spend on the wall so that you can start getting your 100-yard, 200-yard, 300-yard plus intervals, start getting that time pulled down. Okay? So just remember, this is the quickest way to start to incorporate consistent swimming so that you can add longer intervals. If you can learn to do this, you're well on your way to being able to swim open water safely and effectively. Thanks for listening.